Stop. If you're receiving a state pension, do not skip this video. The DWP has just confirmed major changes that will affect your December payments, and thousands of pensioners are missing out on money they're entitled to. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly what's changing, how much you should be receiving, and 3 critical mistakes that could cost you hundreds of pounds. Stay with me until the end because I'll share a little-known benefit that over 1 million pensioners aren't claiming. Let's get into it. Hello, and a very warm welcome to Senior Secure UK. I'm absolutely delighted you've joined me today because we've got some incredibly important information to cover. For those of you who are new here, this channel is dedicated to helping pensioners across the United Kingdom understand their rights, maximize their benefits, and navigate the often confusing world of state pensions and DWP payments. We cut through the jargon and give you the facts you actually need. Now, before we dive in, I need you to do something for me. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The DWP makes announcements throughout the year that could directly impact your income, and I make it my mission to break these down for you in plain English. I don't want you to miss a single update. Also, if you find today's video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with any friends or family members who receive a state pension, right? Let's get straight into today's crucial update about your December payments and what the DWP has just confirmed. So, December 8th, 2025. Today marks a pivotal moment for millions of pensioners across the United Kingdom. The Department for Work and Pensions has officially released information about state pension payments, and there are several key points you absolutely need to understand. I'm going to take you through everything step by step, so you know exactly what to expect in your bank account this month and beyond. Let's start with the most immediate concern for many of you, your December payment dates. The DWP has confirmed that state pension payments are being processed as scheduled throughout December, but there are some important variations you need to be aware of. Now, as you know, your state pension is typically paid every 4 weeks or every Monday, depending on your payment schedule. The crucial thing to understand this month is how the Christmas bank holidays affect these dates. Christmas Day falls on a Thursday this year, and Boxing Day on Friday. If your usual payment date lands on either of these days, or on the weekend following them, your payment will arrive earlier. The DWP always ensures you receive your money on the last working day before a bank holiday, so you won't be left without funds over the festive period. For most people whose payment day falls on Monday or Tuesday, you'll receive your payments as normal throughout the month. However, I strongly recommend checking your specific payment date on your bank statement or by logging into your government gateway account online. Now, let's talk about the amounts, because this is absolutely critical. Following the April 2025 increase, the DWP has confirmed the current state pension rates that are in effect. If you're on the new state pension, that's the system for people who reached state pension age after April 6, 2016. The full weekly rate is now £221.20. If you're paid every 4 weeks, that works out to £884.80 per payment period, or approximately £958 per month. For those of you on the basic state pension, which applies if you reached state pension age before April 6, 2016, the full weekly rate is £169.50. That's £678 for a 4-weekly payment, or roughly £735 per month. Now, and this is really important, not everyone receives the full amount. Your actual payment depends entirely on your national insurance contribution history. You need 35 qualifying years of national insurance contributions to receive the full new state pension, and 30 qualifying years for the full basic state pension. Here's where I need to address something that's causing massive confusion right now. Over the past few weeks, I've seen countless messages and comments from viewers asking about special December payments, emergency bonuses, or additional cost of living support supposedly being paid this month. Let me be absolutely crystal clear with you. There is no confirmed special emergency payment or bonus being added to state pensions in December 2025 beyond your regular entitlement. What you will receive is your standard state pension payment at the rates I've just outlined. Please be very careful about information you see on social media or in clickbait articles. There are unfortunately people out there spreading false information, and in some cases, these are actually scams designed to steal your personal details. The The DWP will never contact you via email or text message asking you to click a link to claim a payment or verify your bank details. If something sounds too good to be true, it almost certainly is. That said, there are legitimate additional payments and benefits you might be entitled to on top of your state pension, and this is where many people are genuinely missing out. Let me walk you through the main ones, because this could make a real difference to your financial situation. First up, pension credit. This is absolutely huge, and it breaks my heart that an estimated 800,000 pensioners who are entitled to pension credit aren't claiming it. Pension credit tops up your weekly income to a guaranteed minimum level. As of now, that's £218.15 if you're single, or £332.95 if you're part of a couple. But here's the thing. Even if your income is slightly above these amounts, you might still qualify for pension credit if you have certain disabilities, caring responsibilities, or housing costs. Why does this matter so much? Because pension credit isn't just about topping up your income. It's a gateway benefit that unlocks access to other crucial support. If you receive pension credit, you automatically qualify for help with housing costs, council tax reduction, free dental treatment, help with glasses, and for those over 75, a free TV license. You'll also be eligible for the winter fuel payment, which brings me to my next point. The winter fuel payment has undergone a massive change this year, and I know many of you are concerned about this. The government made the decision to means test this benefit, which means it's no longer available to all pensioners. Now, you need to be receiving pension credit or certain other means-tested benefits to qualify. If you are eligible, you'll receive between £200 and £300, depending on your age and circumstances. Payments for winter 2024 to 2025 are being processed throughout November and December, so if you qualify and haven't received yours yet, don't panic. It should arrive soon. Cold weather payments are another form of support that many people don't fully understand. These are £25 payments that are triggered automatically when the temperature in your area is recorded as, or forecast to be, 0 degrees Celsius or below for 7 consecutive days between November 1st and March 31st. You don't need to apply for these. If you're receiving pension credit, certain disability benefits, or other qualifying support, the payment is made automatically. You can receive multiple cold weather payments throughout the winter if there are multiple cold periods. Something that catches people out every single year is tax on state pension. Your state pension is taxable income. Now it's paid to you without any tax being deducted, which can be confusing. If your total income from all sources, including your state pension, workplace pensions, and any other income, exceeds the personal allowance, which is currently £12,570 per year, you'll owe tax on the amount over that threshold. HMRC usually collects this tax by adjusting your tax code if you have other income like a workplace pension. If the state pension is your only income and it's below the personal allowance, you won't pay any tax. But it's crucial to understand your tax situation because unexpected tax bills can be a real shock. Let me share something that could genuinely increase your state pension for life. Voluntary national insurance contributions. If you check your national insurance record and discover you have gaps in your contribution history, you might be able to fill these gaps by making voluntary contributions. You can usually go back 6 years, and in some cases even further back to April 2006 if it would increase your state pension. The cost varies depending on the tax year you're buying, but here's why it matters. Each qualifying year you add can increase your new state pension by up to about £6 per week, which is over £300 per year. Over a 20 or 30-year retirement, that's a significant amount of money. You can check your national insurance record for free on the government website, and it will tell you exactly whether buying additional years would benefit you and how much it would cost. The state pension increase that came into effect in April 2025 was based on the triple lock guarantee. This is a policy that ensures the state pension rises each year by whichever is highest out of 3 figures. Inflation as measured by the Consumer Price Index, average earnings growth, or 2.5%. This year, the increase was substantial because it was based on earnings growth, which was running at a higher rate. Looking ahead to April 2026, we don't yet know what the increase will be, but the government has committed to maintaining the triple lock, so pensioners can expect another rise next spring. For those of you who deferred claiming your state pension, the rules are still in place and can be quite beneficial. Under the new state pension system, if you delay claiming, you earn an increase of 1% for every 9 weeks you defer. That works out to just under 5.8% for each full year of deferral. So if you delay claiming for 2 years, you'd get an increase of around 11.6% on your state pension for the rest of your life. Let's address state pension age because I receive questions about this constantly. Right now, the state pension age is 66 for everyone, regardless of gender. This is scheduled to increase to 67 between 2026 and 2028, with the exact date depending on your date of birth. You can check your exact state pension age on the government's website by entering your date of birth. For married couples and civil partners, there are some additional considerations. Under certain circumstances, particularly if you reached state pension age under the old system before April 2016, you might be able to claim a state pension based on your spouse's or civil partner's national insurance record. This is especially relevant for women who took time out of the workforce to raise children and might not have built up a full contribution record themselves. One crucial thing I need to emphasize is keeping your contact details up to date with the DWP. If you've moved house, changed your bank account, or your phone number has changed, you must inform them. Failure to keep your details current can result in delayed payments, missed correspondence about important changes, or in worst-case scenarios, overpayments that you'll later have to repay. You can update your details by calling the pension service on their dedicated helpline, or if you have a government gateway account, you can update certain details online. Right. Let's bring all of this together with some clear action steps you can take right now. First, verify your December payment date, especially if your usual payment day falls around the Christmas bank holidays. Check your bank statement or your government gateway account to confirm when you should expect your money. Second, if you're on a low income, seriously consider applying for pension credit. Even if you think you might earn slightly too much, apply anyway. You might be pleasantly surprised. And remember, it unlocks access to a whole range of other support. Third, check your national insurance record to see if you have any gaps that you could fill with voluntary contributions. This could boost your state pension permanently. Fourth, make absolutely sure all your contact details with the DWP are current and up to date. Fifth, if you're entitled to winter fuel payment and haven't received it yet, contact the winter fuel payment helpline to check what's happening. And finally, be extremely vigilant about scams. The DWP will never contact you asking for personal information, passwords, or bank details via email, text message, or phone calls you weren't expecting. If you're unsure about any communication, hang up and call the official DWP number yourself. I know we've covered an enormous amount of information today, but I wanted to make sure you had all the facts clearly laid out so you can make informed decisions about your finances. Your state pension is money you've earned through decades of national insurance contributions. It's your right, and you deserve to understand exactly what you're entitled to and when you'll receive it. If you found this video valuable, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. It really does help the YouTube algorithm show this content to more pensioners who need this information. Share this video with your friends, family members, neighbors, or anyone you know who receives a state pension. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your financial security and retirement. Drop any questions you have in the comments section below. I read every single comment, and I do my best to answer as many as I can. Your questions also help me understand what topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. If there's a particular aspect of pensions or benefits you'd like me to explain in more detail, let me know. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to Senior Secure UK and that notification bell is turned on. I post regular updates about state pensions, benefits, and financial support for pensioners. With changes happening all the time, you don't want to miss out on information that could affect your income. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you who watches these videos, engages with the content, and shares it with others who might benefit. You've worked hard throughout your lives, you've paid your national insurance, and you deserve to enjoy your retirement with financial peace of mind. Remember, you're not alone in navigating this system. This channel is here to help you every step of the way. Take care of yourselves, stay warm as we head deeper into winter, and I'll see you in the next video. This has been Senior Secure UK, helping you secure the retirement you deserve. Until next time, goodbye.